Ken Will Game Show with Ken and Will. How's it going, Ken?
That was such a pop. I was going for it. I love that.
We can go for the extended Ken and Will.
Yeah,
It's Ken and Will now.
Oh, yeah.
Ken and Will with the Ken and the Will. They are hyping it up, and you peek at the Valiant Show. There you go.
Okay. That was great. I love that. I love the extended
Show
cut.
tunes are very predictable.
Yeah, they really are.
So welcome to the game show. Now, there's going to be a little bit of trust on this because I have my view of all the pending fics, and you have your view that the audience sees.
Yeah.
I figure we go through a game, we roll through a fic, and we'll explain the rules on the way. This is one that I took out of the upcoming, not right away, but just so you know, there's a lightning round at some point.
Oh, no. Oh, no, I'm terrible at lightning rounds.
So, the rules of the game are based on chapters or end of fic, of course.
Yeah.
Those win you 5 points.
Okay.
The other bit is scrolls. We read our way to the bottom of a scroll, and then you go. Each time you get past those, you win a point. Then you can spend 5 points to skip a fic.
Okay.
Or to get a hint.
To get a hint? Okay.
There'll be a point where we pick the next fic. You can also use 5 points to decide AO3 or Wattpad.
Oh god, I'm pretty sure I would choose Wattpad any day of the week on that.
So why don't we begin?
Yep.
You let me know when you're doing a page skip because you have a different format and everything.
Yeah, that's fair. I just am I able to read out some of the tags for this one?
Oh yeah, feel free.
Okay.
Now that we're in the game, we can rock and roll.
All right, we're starting on Breaking Twilight.
Yeah, this is Breaking Twilight.
Its tags include Bella Swan, Gustavo Fring, Jacob Black, Edward Cullen, Jesse Pinkman, Walter White, and its additional tags: romance, methamphetamines, drugs, vampires, werewolves. Oh god. The relationships include Edward Cullen and Bella Swan, Jacob Black and Bella Swan, and Jacob Black and Edward Cullen. Okay, so we're getting the real love triangle going on here. Oh, yeah. All right. So, I guess.
Will you narrate or shall I?
Do you want to be the narrator on this one? Because I feel like it's pretty solid. But I would like to point out before we start, I have never watched Breaking Bad.
Oh, that's almost better. Ask any questions you need.
I know vaguely that there is meth involved, and the meth is blue. That is what I know. Oh.
So, do you know the difference between Jesse and Mr. White?
I do. Jesse.
Perfect.
Jesse was a guy who was in a episode of Bones. Celestia Lundenberg, thank you for the fanfic suggestion. We are going to take it under advisement. I am not the leader of the fanfic game show, so that would be on Will to take that under advisement. Oh god.
Geez, I'm gonna have to find a way to pull up the stream. You want to send me that over Discord?
Yeah, sure.
Wonderful. Audience participation is welcome, of course.
Yes, of course. This is... Whenever we read fan fiction, it is guided chaos. That is what we call it. So...
Well, why don't we start burning on this?
Yep, let's
you
start
want me
burning.
To narrate?
Yep, go for it.
Jesse was tired of cooking meth all day, and he needed a vacation, and fast. He decided to ask Walter if he wanted to join him, because his friends were at rehab. You want to be Jesse?
I'll definitely be Jesse. Yo, Mr. White, you want to go on a vacation with me? I'm going to Seattle to see my favorite TV show, iCarly.
That one get you for a sec?
just a little bit, yeah. There are a lot of shows that take place in Seattle, and to choose iCarly of all of them.
iCarly.
Oh, fucking hell. Alright, so are you being Walter?
All right. Jesse, we can't go on vacation. We have to make meth for Gus. Also, what in the world is an iCarly?
It's the best thing ever made, Mr. White. My favorite character is Gibby. Let's go watch an episode. We need to cool down after today's hard work. Just pulls it up on his phone.
They watched the episode with the infamous Nora, iPsycho. Jesse cheered and clapped when Gibby busted down the door and saved his friends from her evil clutches.
Wasn't that great, Mr. White?
What the fuck did I just watch? Is this not a show for 9-year-old girls?
I just especially like Jesse Jesse knew which episode to pick. He had an episode in mind, and it's the reason why Gibby is his favorite. 100%. I don't know who Gibby is. I never watched iCarly either. iCarly was not in the tags for this. I wasn't expecting the need to know this shit. Stop making fun of me, Mr. White. You're such an old, bitter boomer man. You just don't get humor because you're old. Anyway, I'm going to Seattle, whether you like it or not, to see the real life iCarly apartment.
Unrelated, I'm having issues with Cloudflare. You might need to check the links.
You're having issues with what?
Cloudflare. Cloud?
What the fuck is Cloudflare?
It's DDoS protection software, and it updated, and I have Linux, and for some reason it doesn't trust me whenever... It used to be just on rural internet, but now it doesn't trust me in general.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
Which is difficult, because it's like one of the leading security software. But...
Okay.
Anyway. Walter thought he might as well just go with Jesse, because when he gets in trouble, he doesn't want to get in trouble alone. It's the entire class's fault. They took a plane and landed in Spokane because it was cheaper. They planned to take an Uber to Seattle. When they got in the Uber, they noticed it was taking a really long time. Like 7 hours.
Who the fuck sits in a car for 7 hours and isn't just like, this was only supposed to take an hour? I thought Seattle was closer than this. Oh, God.
I'm Googling that. Yeah, Google says 4 hours.
4 hours, okay.
The Uber driver got really mad. Don't lie in my car, you ungrateful pieces of shit. He threw them out of the car. Unfortunately, neither of them brought a gun or any meth to bribe this man with. As Jesse was going clean. Stupid idea.
Very
They were
stupid
hungry.
idea.
And after all that driving, they decided to stop by a McDonald's and get some cheap food. When they went inside, they saw a very pale man with light brown hair. The strange man seemed to be eyeing Jesse, drooling.
Damn, bro. Are you a homosexual? 'Cause I'm a half.
He winked.
Wink. I don't have the model actually rigged for that, but wink.
Yeah. The man replied, let's go to the bathroom and get some stuff done.
Score!
Jesse yelled. Wait, Walter said. Jesse, you idiot. Are you really about to follow this random stranger alone to the bathroom?
Yeah? He's hot as fuck, bro. I'm gonna get laid.
Just as they were talking, the door to the gender-neutral McDonald's bathroom opened, and a woman with pale skin and brown hair, same thing, came out.
What? I'm sorry. What? Same thing came out.
Just as they were talking, the door to the gender-neutral McDonald's bathroom opened, and a woman with pale skin and brown hair, same thing, came out. Nailed it.
I feel like you
You're
know when
having
you're
an aneurysm? Me too.
no, you know when you're typing and you're thinking of the next sentence, and you just start typing that next sentence. That's what happened here.
Now, do you have sufficient context clues to guess who the next character is?
Kind of. I'm assuming.
Okay,
I mean,
you want to take Bella?
they haven't described any of her features other than the fact that she's pale and have brown hair. So I'm assuming this is Bella.
He's described as plain.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. What are you doing, Edward? Are you cheating on me? That's it. I'm going to Jacob's house.
She ran out crying.
Aw, shit, bro. I didn't know you were taken. I guess now you're not.
The man got aggravated and pulled Jesse into the bathroom. As they got into the bathroom, Jesse's phone started going off, and he answered it before the scary man could sink the teeth into his flesh. He stopped because he didn't want to be heard through the phone call.
This doesn't seem like Jesse.
Are you familiar with the character of Gustavo Fring?
I have only heard that he runs a chicken shop.
Alright, you are the chicken man.
Oh, you wrote the... Oh, sorry to Celestia Lundenberg. You wrote that fanfic? Nice.
Oh! Really?
If you're fine with us making fun of it, because that's what we're pretty much gonna do. We laugh with you, not at you. Perfect. Cool. Glad to hear it. I am very interested in a fic where Dr. Wily abducted every Danganronpa character from the initial trilogy except Makoto, Hajime, and Shuichi with the intent of turning them into robot masters to kill Mega Man. That does sound like the Mega Man and Sonic crossover comic. Like, that does just sound like Mega Man and Sonic crossover. Also, I'm not familiar with Danganronpa at all.
Neither am I, which would mean a reading would be fantastic. Since none
Yes,
of us
we're completely blind and we have
is.
no idea what any of the references are.
Alright, so Gus Fring.
Mm-hmm,
He employs the man, but then he's his enemy.
Uh-huh.
He's part of the cartel.
Okay.
But he's like a Chilean immigrant from harsh times, and everyone else is like a well-to-do Mexican rancher kind of guy.
Right.
So he also hates the cartel, but he's in the cartel, and he's the chicken man.
Right.
So imagine it's KFC,
Loco,
but
right?
Yeah, Los Pollos the Boys.
Los
Yeah.
Pollos the Boys.
Alright, so
Los
give me your
Pollos
guess.
Hermanos, I think it might be. I don't fucking know. I only know
That is actually it.
You want to know how I know that? Because I know how I know that.
Great tell.
There is a YouTube video of basically someone torturing his friends in OpenTTD by having woefully having them at a supreme disadvantage for the entire time on OpenTTD. And the one company keeps popping up is two of his friends basically being shit disturbers and like creating the company of Los Pollos Hermanos, and they changed their currency to be a cocaine. So it's 1 pound of cocaine.
That is the fun thing about that game in multiplayer is like, sure, you lose, but then you get a bankruptcy and $100,000 loan.
Yeah. And if you are curious as to who it is that made the video, because I should give them a proper shout out. They're a great content creator. I'm drawing a blank on their name, which is why I'm vigorously scrolling through my YouTube subscription feed while biding for time.
We scroll.
we, we scroll. Fuck. Oh, Veilfisk. Fuck, that's it. There we go. I'll send the video to you later because it is genuinely funny.
Oh, excellent.
Even just as an open TTD enjoyer, it is a funny video.
I am an enjoyer. Okay, so where were we? Have you had any scrolls yet?
I've had one scroll.
Okay, 1 point.
We did one big scroll. All right, let's see. Where were we? Sinking in the fangs in the gender-neutral washroom. All right, do you want to be Gus or should I be Gus?
I like the idea that you're Gus because you don't know who Gus is.
All right, I'm picturing the face that I know about this, so I'm just going to try and get in character based solely off of the face alone, and it's just.
Oh yeah, he's Giancarlo Esposito. He's in a bunch of stuff. He's in a Star Wars.
He's in a Star War? I had no idea he was in a Star War.
It's a new Star War.
Oh, that's fine. That's why I don't realize that he's in a Star War. I know
He's
where
in the
you
Baby Yoda
and
Star
Walter
War.
are. I'm coming to get you. We need to make meth, and there will be consequences.
Oh shit, you're in a self-monologue.
I bet you don't even know where we are, bro. You're at a McDonald's in Forks, Washington. Oh, so that's where we are. Cool. I'll be there soon, you incompetent fool.
Jesse hung up, but before Edward could feast, the door opened again and it was Walter. Jesse, we need to get out of here and destroy our phones. Gus is literally going to kill me, but not you because he likes you for some reason.
Oh, that's great. Wait, sorry, I need to parse. I need to parse your comment. Someone named Polly and Koichi Crossovers made a crossover video of the final battle of the Wild Thornberrys movie where she inserted characters including Lisa from The Simpsons, Danielle from Danny Phantom, and Jade from Jackie Chan Adventures. I know who all those characters are! I know who all of those characters are, except I don't know the Wild Thornberrys because I never watched that one. But I know all the
like
included characters.
I feel like an embedded commando in the no man's land with a sniper rifle, carefully collecting bullets, going good. In time. Thank you for this. I love that people are giving us the ammo because, like,
yeah, it's great. The more ammo we have, the more likely we are to just do this again.
Yeah, like video games cost money, guys.
Yeah. Video games are expensive. There's only so many video games I can buy in a year.
Yeah, like we buy them anyways.
At some point,
like,
Will and I will just break down and we'll eventually play Fable 3. No one wants that.
Oh no.
Well, I want that, but no one else wants that. Oh god. Okay. Where the fuck were we? Destroy our phones.
I just got that phone call right now, dude. I think is your line.
Oh yeah, I just got that phone call right now, dude. Scroll.
Edward got an idea. I have somewhere you guys can hide. Follow me.
Okay. Thanks, man.
Jesse said. Jesse, are you sure this is a good idea? Walter asked.
Stop being such an old loser, man.
Yeah, Edward agreed. Get off my back. Excuse
I
me.
think he's asking to
Walter
get
asked.
on his back. He's doing, he's doing the famous.
Oh yeah, no, get on my back.
Yeah,
I
it's get
misread
on
that.
my back. He's doing the famous Edward Cullen carry. Everyone knows the infamous Edward Cullen carry. Wherever he needs to transport anyone, he just carries them.
Just trust me on this one, okay?
I'll trust you, dude.
Jesse said, already on his back. Walter sighed and grabbed on too, not being able to leave Jesse's side.
I love the codependence that they're establishing in this relationship.
All of a sudden, they felt the crisp Washington air slap against their face at 100 miles per hour. Damn, this dude was like the Flash or something. That's hella tight. They ended up at this big log cabin in the middle of nowhere. They took in their surroundings, and Walter had noticed a bunch of shirtless brown men with long hair.
Fucking
The
Christ.
fuck is this, Jesse?
I'd also like to point out they were in an Uber for 7 hours. They got out and they found out that they were in Washington, which was not their intended destination.
Well, it's the state.
It's still, yeah. Like they were 7 hours, like they're 3 hours away from their intended city of Seattle, where iCarly was filmed. and they're not even worried about getting back or anything like that. Did they pay the Uber? Because I don't think you would need to pay the Uber at this point. Don't ask me, Mr. White. It was him who brought us here.
Jacob, the strange man in question, yelled. He went behind Jesse and Walter. I'm here to take my Bella back. Do you want to be Jacob Black? Played by Taylor Lautner.
Oh, God. Yeah, sure. Taylor Lautner, famous child actor from Spy Kids 3D. Or no, Shark Boy and Lava Girl. That's it. Basically the same movie. Oh, God. What voice do I give him?
He's a heartthrob. I don't know.
It's too late, idiot. She doesn't want you anymore. After she had sex with me, she can't go back to white boys ever again. That's what she told me. Oh, shit's going down.
Jesse yelled.
Who even are these people?
Jacob asked.
Think this is Edward?
My new friends. My new human friends. Just so you know.
Which is
If
a
you won't give
totally
me Bella
normal
back.
thing that we say. I always introduce my friends as my new human friends.
Which is not a critique of the fic. It's a critique of Twilight.
It's a critique of Twilight. Let's be real here. That's a critique of Twilight.
Just so you know, if you won't give me Bella back, we're gonna have to fight. But my friends will be fighting too.
Who said that?
Jesse, this is exactly like why I didn't want to go with this freak. Nobody wants to fight with a bunch of
Ooh, Native Americans. Oh, like he literally gets reprimanded in the next line. Okay, and scroll. That's an insensitive term, Walter. You say Indigenous, Native Americans, First Nations if you're up in Canada. You stupid old man.
Just as they were walking, just as they were talking, a bunch of black vans pulled up. Walter and Jesse were too distracted and forgot to get rid of their phones. Gus steps out of the van and clears his throat. They instantly know it's him before they even see him.
Oh, shit.
Jesse said, "How the fuck did you guys even get here so fast?" Walter asked.
Drug money buys you private jets, Mr. White. Those are drug dealers? Get the fuck off our res, you pieces of shit.
Gus pulled a gun out of his pocket.
I feel like I'm going to be talking to myself a lot here. Don't you dare talk to me like that again, young man.
That's it, Edward said. We're fighting.
Oh, it's a good thing that he declares that he's fighting. You gotta love it. Can he also throw in a Power Rangers Kia for this next bit?
Listen, nothing says fighting strategy like declaring the entire name of your move before you do it. Imagine that's how boxing worked. You had to be like,
right
left hook. And they'd be like...
like midway through, you realize that it's like the cha-cha slide that they're actually doing.
Left hook. Right cross, let's go.
Left hook, left stomp.
We're fighting. He revealed his fangs and started attacking Jacob. So Jacob and the pack wolfed out. Whatever this freak show is, it's not my problem. Now let's get back to Albuquerque. Oh no, that's your line.
That's good. It's fine. You pronounce it the same way I would. Yeah, like in Dragon Ball Z, where he has to slowly pronounce the Kamehameha. Exactly. Which is hilarious because on multiple occasions he does it in his head, or fucking Goten doesn't even say the name right and still does it. It's bullshit.
Have you ever seen a comic where it's like a couple of people getting into a ring for a boxing match, and then the guy starts going, Kame, Kame, and then it cuts to an after ring fight, and he's like, I didn't think he could, but I was going to stick around to see if he could.
Look, I don't want to be the first person in recorded history to die to a Kamehameha, alright? I can't have that shit on my name.
Mm-hmm. Look, if we go down to that, I'm the guy who died to a Kamehameha. Yeah. If I stay where I am, I'm like a 24 win, 31 loss middleweight. Like, that's, middle of the range. That's respectable. I was a boxer. I lose to the Kamehameha. I'm the Kamehameha guy.
Yeah, you're the guy who died to the Kamehameha. You're the guy who didn't punch the dude in the face when he started doing the Kamehameha.
All right. Gus said, going to retrieve Jesse and Walter. Before he could, Edward grabbed the two and threw them in front of Jacob in the pack.
Holy shit!
Jesse screamed, but the wolf stopped in front of him. That's a new low, even for you, Edward, the wolf said.
Holy shit, you guys can still talk like that?
Suddenly, gunshots were aimed towards Edward. Gus still had his gun and was very annoyed at all this delay. Edward's somehow already down and defeated at this 30 seconds of conflict sighed. That's it, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm done pretending, the vampire said. I don't want Bella. All I want is you, Jacob. All this suppression has been killing me. I'll just make up any excuse to pretend it's not true. Jacob unwolfed.
Edward, I feel the same.
Two started making out as the rest of the pack watched in horror. Question mark.
I mean,
Jesse and
I would have a horrified look on my face because I just witnessed a guy turn into a wolf and then turn back into a human and then just start making out with the dude that I was making out with in the bathroom not too long ago.
Jesse and Walter slowly stepped back and went to Gus's vehicle, thinking whatever awaited them back home could never be as insane as this. And there we go. How many scrolls was that?
3, I believe.
All right, 3 plus 5. You've got 8 points.
Woo! I'm going for it. Going for the high score.
All right. Do you want to sit on your points? Or do you want to make a decision? You can spend 5 points to pick AO3 or Wattpad.
I will sit on my points for now because I would like to see the consequences of my actions.
Wonderful.
Here's to consequences.
All right, what does the 1d7 say? Wonderful.
Oh, no, not a 1d7.
I am gonna send you something, and I assure you, Wattpad was worse. And I'm gonna go and grab a beer while you load this up real quick.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh god! All right, I'm doing a little bit of editing on this to get rid of some of the ads for the side banners, just so we don't have to see them. Oh my god, this is a long one. This is a long ass thing.
Oh, I'm here.
Okay,
You
cool.
might want to spend your 5 points on a skip on this one.
This is a long one. Holy shit! Now we're starting with this shit. Hang on, I'm just deleting some ads. Look, I am a web developer. If I can't benefit from my years of work in some way, what is the point? What the hell is the point?
You just have to get to continue to next part. That's it.
Yep.
Also, I found this because I was looking for Seinfeld fanfic, and there isn't a lot, but this user is Seinfeld Freak.
Oh wow. So they really like Seinfeld. Okay.
And that's how I found the Divergent Potter games.
Okay, well, I'm going to close that one because I don't like having it open because the author's name was a little bit rude. I'm still trying to find the code for this one. For this stupid ad. I can't seem to find it. It's somewhere in these scripts. These fucking iframes. Whoever develops using iframes is a goddamn monster, alright? Alright, whatever. I can't click on it at all, so it's just gonna stay like that for now.
We're just gonna have to live with it.
Yes.
Cost of doing business.
This is a Hunger Games cross with Harry Potter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I have seen Harry Potter.
And Divergent.
Hmm?
And Divergent.
And Divergent. I thought... Oh! Sorry, I thought Hunger Games and Divergent were the same thing.
You're not wrong.
I genuinely thought Divergent was one of the particular books of Hunger Games. And that's why it said Divergent Potter Games, a Hunger Games / and then it continued on.
Oh, perfect.
Ooh, the one you submitted is 9 chapters, but only 2,000 words. Sounds like easy points for me. Okay.
Gotta rake in those points.
Yeah, gotta get them in somehow.
I was working in the theater when the Divergent and the Hunger Games movies were coming out.
Oh, I'm so sorry for you.
The Divergent movies did have a pretty strong initial showing, but man, Hunger Games had the staying power.
Oh god, yeah.
And we had so many themed cups.
I have only seen the first Hunger Game.
Mm-hmm.
I am a big Harry Potter fan, despite some people in the associated with it being human garbage. But you know, you gotta separate the content from the creator a little bit on that one.
Yeah, it's my childhood. You can't take it.
Honestly, like it's just we've reclaimed it. The latest Harry Potter game had trans characters in it, and if that's not the biggest slap of the face to the creator, I don't know what is.
Yeah, she's still rich though.
Well, nothing is going to change that.
Well, why don't we get Hermione's POV?
Ooh, I would love it to make it from Hermione's POV. That sounds great.
Is it you or me?
All right. I guess I'll start off with this because we don't even know who this is. Tobias, we have been walking a long ways, and are we anywhere near the fringe?
Wait, where are you?
Oh,
I'm
wait.
at chapter 1.
Start from the beginning. Oh! Oh, I'm in Tobias. I started in Tobias or Triss's POV. Literally didn't even have Hermione's POV listed in there. Well, now it completely reset the ads. God damn it. Whatever. I'll take this one. I
All right, go
apparated
for
us
it.
out of the ministry just as we were about to get caught. I brought us to the forest of the Quidditch World Cup to set up the tent in a private place so we could try and figure out how to destroy the locket. Only this forest looked funny. It didn't seem right. Harry got up. Do you want to be Harry or should I be Harry?
Sure.
Oh, you could be Harry? All right, yeah, you be Harry.
Hermione, where are Ron?
Harry gasped. Ron was splinched. I healed him with essence of Dittany. He was all better after that. Hermione, said Ron. Where are we?
Honestly, I don't know. I thought I brought us into the forest where the Quidditch World Cup was being held. I guess I was wrong.
Wrong? Where are we then? Are we lost?
Ron, I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out. We'll figure it out. Don't worry,
Said Harry. But we could be hundreds, if not thousands of miles from where we need to be, said Ron. Scroll. This is going to net me a lot of scroll points.
You're at +4. You got skips.
Yeah.
Wait, who's I?
I think
Oh, no,
it's Hermione's
I is Hermione,
perspective.
okay.
Yeah.
Hermione POV. My bad.
Yeah. So Hermione's you. Isn't
Oh
it?
God. Shh. Be quiet.
I said. I hear footsteps coming from the trees several feet away. I raised my wand, preparing to face for face-to-face battle with Death Eaters. But Death
Yes.
Eaters are not what we get. Instead,
Oh, well?
we get a single girl, about our age, holding up a bow and arrow at us. Like one of the centaurs used in the Forbidden Forest at Hogwarts. Because that's the only place I would ever see a bow and arrow in my muggle life. I don't want to frighten the girl, so I don't move. I don't lower my
I
wand
live in rural
either.
England. I've never seen a bow and arrow.
Bow and
What,
arrows
me,
don't
Hermione
exist in
Granger,
England.
go to a muggle museum?
Book smart Hermione Granger to go to a museum? Never. She might be working for Voldemort.
Who are you? And what are you doing here?
She asks. She is very stern, very serious. I don't think she will hesitate to shoot us with that tone.
I'm Hermione. This is Ron. And this is Harry.
I say. Her eyes are narrow, like she's trying to aim at a target.
It's up to you. You're Katniss.
I'm Katniss? Oh, okay.
You're Katniss.
Oh, god damn it. Are you from the capital? She asks. Capital?
You mean London?
I ask. No, I mean the capital, she says. She softens at at our confused looks. She must no longer think we are from the capital since we don't know what it is. Are you from around here?
No.
I shake my head.
We are from England.
I say, looking at the girl confused. Never heard of it, she said, lowering her bow and comes closer to us. I lower my wand, thinking she might see it as a threat. I'm Katniss Everdeen. If you're sneaking around in the forest, I suggest you get out before the capital see you. Scroll.
Another point. You're at 11.
Yes. This is Hermione talking. Okay.
Oh, but you're in the forest.
I say.
Won't you get in trouble too?
I ask. Literary masterpiece. Well, see, I break the law every day coming here and poaching turkeys and deer. We have to hunt to survive. You don't exactly have enough money for food. See, District 12 is very poor.
District 12. District 12.
District 12? Just get some Monty Python in there. Like, District 12?
District 12?
We all say at once. Katniss immediately explains. You are in Pan Am. The country is divided into 12 districts, although District 13 is still believed to exist, at least from what I heard. I haven't actually seen it myself. She continued to talk about it when we hear footsteps behind us. Harry, Ron, and I immediately raise our wands. We are far away from our home and lost, but the Death Eaters could have still found us.
Wibble wobble. Wibble wobble.
Wibble wobble. Hey, sticks are only good for kindling around here. They will not be much held otherwise, especially as a weapon. Let me handle this, she said. She raised her bow and arrow, but knowing the possibility of Death Eaters, we keep our wands up. A young blonde girl about the same age as us, and a boy a couple of years older than us emerge. The boy holds a gun. A gun is a muggle weapon. They are not Death Eaters, meaning Voldemort has not found us. I can't continue anymore.
Yeah, you hit a POV. You can take the 5 points, or you can take the skip.
I'm gonna skip on this one.
All right.
I'm gonna hard skip on this one because fuck. It's one of those
not
things.
15, 16. Yeah.
Like we still have 8 minutes left apparently on that. And it's one of those things where it's just like we could keep going,
but God,
am I not roped into the story at all?
Yeah.
Like I just don't care. You're setting up a lot here. If you're going for Hunger Games, Harry Potter, and Divergent, all at the same one, you're setting up a lot. That I'm just not here for.
Well, that means you're down to I think that would have made you 16, so you're down to 11 points. Do you want to spend 5 to pick, or do you want to choose?
No, I'm gonna hold the points. Let's go Chaos.
Okay. No telling if this will be Wattpad or Fanfic. AO3, sorry.
Well, I'll be able to
Wattpad
tell from the URL. So there.
Yeah. That's how you'll tell. Now, before I post this, reminder, you have... It's a Wattpad.
Uh-huh.
You have 6 points remaining.
Oh, no. No. All right, let me just make sure there's no anything. Okay. Yeah, we can work with this. We can work with this. This is going to net me a lot of scroll points.
Okay, the cast section doesn't count for scroll points.
Ah, come on! Lewis Tomlinson as himself. Zayn Malik as himself. Liam Payne as himself.
You missed the misspelled forward.
Oh, I did? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
A soulmate is someone you carry with you forever. It is the one person who knew you and accepted you and believed in you before anyone else did, or when no one else would. And no matter what happens, you'll always love them.
Urban Dictionary.
That's a great quote. Melina Weissman as Ophelia Ross.
Now I'm gonna run and take a piss because I know I'm on stream, but God damn it, it's my life.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That tracks.
Enjoy the sepia tones, the
There's a
brown.
lot of sepia tone here.
And they're all just kind of a fella.
Yeah, they are just all kind of a guy. Oh, this one has devil horns though. Oh god, yeah, we mentioned the rank fighting. It reminds me of the thing earlier. Yeah, rank fighting is interesting. I much prefer wait, this has Chris Evans in it? They got Chris Evans and Tom Holland in this? Oh my god. I gotta see how they managed to get them in. What literary masterpiece do they have that would group Chris Evans and Tom Holland? And Timothy Chalamet? Wait, what? I don't know who the DSMP content creators are.
Oh, Dream SMP.
Oh! Wow, this has a lot of people. The only people I recognize are the people playing themselves, such as Tom Holland, Timothy Chalamet, and Chris Evans, and I'm incredibly curious.
The rest of them are all, like, actors?
Yeah, yeah. They're actors playing characters, but Tom Holland is just here, apparently.
Oh yeah, he's himself. So is Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah.
So is Chris Evans.
Yeah. So is the entire cast of One Direction. By the way, I am not... So it has these voice narrations for who is each. I am not going to know who is who. I can't even find Polly in this list. Oh no, that's a warning. Sorry.
Yeah, warnings.
I thought... So... I was just skimming through it, and it was Polly, and then a bunch of text that I thought was their line, and then it was Larry, and then a bunch of text that I thought were his lines. I don't know who Larry is. Who the fuck is Larry?
Let me Google that.
Like this feels like a Wattpad specific trope. This
Larry
feels
Stylinson.
This feels very specific.
Oh, Louis Tomlinson and Harry Styles, two of them.
Oh.
It contains Larry.
Oh, it's a ship. All right. Sure. This is not 100% compliant with travel bans.
Yep.
Oh, it's amazing. Oh, Ophelia will be a part of the Dream Team. She is a Twitch streamer. She's best friends with Dream and Ranboo. I don't know who Ranboo is. I feel like you have chosen stuff that is just so pinpoint on the periphery of me knowing what it is. Like it's so close to me actually being able to know what the fuck it is, but just no.
So for the wonderful viewers out there, at like
I hit continue
9
to the next
a.m.
part.
this morning,
Am I done?
like...
Am I done? Continue to the next part.
You gotta say the rest of it from dialogue.
From dialogue? Okay. Dialogue. I am American. There, done. Almost. While I spend a lot of time listening to the boys, I do not speak in an Irish/British accent or use their terminology. This means that they may not sound like themselves while speaking. But when they start texting, I will work hard to replicate how they seem to type. I am always up for suggestions to make this better, so it is an easier, more believable read. I do appreciate that, but also I love the idea of this author furiously going through Tom Holland's Twitter being like, how does he type? How? What language does he use? Is he an emoji boy? Is he not an emoji boy? Chris Evans strikes me as an emoji boy.
Misc. There may be specific warnings per chapter, especially further down the road. They may have warnings of their own. This is my third time rewriting this fan fiction
Jesus
because
Christ.
every single time has come out unsatisfactory. I just really want to I'm so excited for this new version. That means it's really
Okay, after the third time you've completely rewritten something, do you think that maybe just the foundation is not super strong? Like, to quote Monty Python, so we built a castle in the swamp, and that castle sank into the swamp. But we built another swamp, and that also sank into the swamp. So we built a third castle, and the third castle still stands.
All right, so you had, I think it was 6 points left over. What are your scrolls in your in here? You can get the +5 if you continue to next part.
I have clicked continue to next part to see how bad it is. Oh my god. Wait, what the fuck are these? Oh! You have their text conversation, I guess. Or no, these are comments? What are these? I don't know what these are.
They're like comments and likes and tags and...
Okay, so I don't need to read these. Cool.
No.
I was very confused. I thought Wattpad had big brained and had an integrated text feature because they had mentioned previously that they were going to have text messages. So I thought they had just gone big brain and had an integrated, like, you can make it look like a text like conversation thing into Wattpad itself, and that's what these were. Right. Wattpad, hire me. I'm a great idea man.
Listen, Wattpad, I have previous experience in web development and back-end development and QA.
I'm actually a web
sure
developer.
That you need server solutions.
Wattpad, I'm actually a web developer. If you want this feature integrated, I am proficient in React. You can hire me for it. It wouldn't be that difficult to do. All right. Ophelia Ross was turning 18. Finally, it felt as though she had been waiting for this day for longer than just 18 years. Everyone waited for this day, anticipating the dream that would change their lives forever. This birthday not only marks the beginning of adulthood, but also the start of your life with your future soulmate. Most have one. Some lucky people had 2. Ophelia, however, had 5, all of which much, much older than her. And, you know, at least they're not confirming the Twilight thing, which was very weird. All right. Although most people found Leah and her many marks odd, she never minded. She knew that she was meant to be to love these people, and they were meant to love her. This is sounding stalkerish.
It was mentioned in the beginning, but this is a soulmate AU.
Yeah.
Where, like, they have tattoos.
Right. Okay.
So literally it's like LWT, say WM.
Yeah. All right. I see. That's what these are. These aren't comment threads. Sorry. This is really throwing me off.
It's a whole world.
A few people's backwards thinking will never be able to change that in her eyes. Anyways, all the people that were truly important in her life knew and accepted her. No point in dwelling on people who didn't matter. The mini birthday parties. By the way, I got one scroll out of that.
Okay. What are we at then?
That's 1 scroll for this one. I don't know. You're keeping track of points on this one.
20. No, you ended with 6, and then you got that 5 because you went keep going. So now you're at 11. So 12? 12.
Okay. The mini bird. I just want to get to Tom Holland. I want to see how he integrates with the storyline. Yeah, it's like, how does the Tom Holland enter the story? I'm incredibly curious. The mini birthday party was still going strong. Her sisters and their respective soulmates were in the corner, conversing amongst themselves. Her little nieces and nephews were running around the room, high on a sugar rush from the big purple cake, and red and green cupcakes displayed in the center of the crowd, and red and orange and pink and purple. Sorry. How I love my cupcakes of many colors. They weaved around chairs and legs without a care in the world. She, however, was blending into the background the best she could in the corner of the room, overthinking every possible outcome sleep would bring, trying to distract herself.
Jesus.
She checked X for the birthday wishes and promised to stream soon. I couldn't resist.
Yeah.
She's going to have to rewrite, like, the author of this is going to have to completely rewrite this entire story just to change Twitter to X. Her fans seemed content with the promise, so she logged out and glanced back up at the party.
Wow, this party.
Oh my god! Despite this party being in celebration of her, Ophelia couldn't wait for it to end. All she wanted to do was to go to sleep. Once she did, she would be able to meet the people she was born to love. Provided they had already turned 18, she had to remind herself. Wow, just throwing that one out there. She didn't
I'm gonna need more alcohol for this.
Yeah, this one needs a lot of alcohol. God damn it. I need my drink here too. It's not alcoholic, but fuck, I can pretend. She didn't.
It's clearly written in the voice of someone who is of that age and has a crush on an adult, but it's like, oh boy, this could be misread.
Yeah, like I said, it's a good thing they didn't go directly to the Twilight imprinting bullshit. Where a fully functional adult imprints on someone who is 1 minute old. Nope.
13 minutes remain until the lightning round.
Oh god. She didn't want to think about that possibility though. She wanted to meet her soulmates as soon as possible.
I've never seen
that's a scroll for me.
So glum on their 18th.
Alright. She jumped. She thought she was pretty well hidden in the corner of the room on the couch. Pretty hard to blend into the wall when you're the birthday girl, she supposed. She straightened the crown that fell down on her head and huffed. Andrew
If you want to swap off, feel free.
Nope, I got this. I have entered into the voice. I've got this.
Oh, you're vibing. You're grooving.
I am in the groove of narration here. How do you like my narrator voice?
Not bad.
Just add a little bit of a wisp to it, you know? Andrew sat down next to her on the couch, his matching crown crooked on the top of his dirty blonde head, and his 6'6" lanky body barely fitting on the small love seat. I'm sorry, but if you're 6'6" and lanky, like, you should fit fine. You're lanky. It doesn't matter how tall you are.
Yeah, it's
And
like an area of stability.
yeah,
It's a love seat is too short for most people to lie down, but
yeah,
if you're that tall, you get your legs over, and then it's like enough for your torso.
yeah, exactly. um, he had been her best friend since she moved to Boston when she was 11. He lived next door, and his mother sent him over to welcome her family to the neighborhood with her specialty, lava cakes.
Boy next door.
Oh, boy next door. He's 6'6" and lanky. He's got that dirty blonde look. Oh my god. She and Andrew had immediately hit it off, which she was thankful for when school started and she was the new girl. They made an entire movie about it. The end of the movie was her removing her glasses and pulling down her hair to reveal that she's actually very, very pretty, which you could see beforehand, but now it's more evident.
The comment on this one is just Ranboo.
Renboo. Now they were both content creators together, taking up the names Nova XX and Ranboo respectively. It's been a wild ride with him, but worth it in every way. Luckily enough, today was his 18th birthday too. Wow, fucking convenient.
Mm-hmm.
He, however, wasn't that concerned with his mark. For now, whatever happened, happened. He was happy to just go with the flow. Ophelia was the one who needed everything planned out to a T.
Who is Ophelia?
Fuck it, I've already started reading her inner dialogue. You know exactly why I am, Drew. Ophelia sighed as she collapsed further onto the couch she was seated on. She has had this conversation hundreds of times. Scroll! Scroll in the dungeon!
That's a point. Where are we at? 23? No, 13.
Ailing it.
You should enjoy the party. Stop worrying. You'll see them tonight, Ranboo argued, trying to convince Ophelia to engage with the guests. And if not, you will eventually. That's the beauty of soulmates. I hope this is what this person sounds like.
I have no idea what any of them sound. You know what? I'm just gonna. Angrily, I just want to fall asleep now, just to see. There.
Look around the room.
Rambo said, pausing to make sure she did so.
Everyone here is to support you. To support us. Appreciate it. The dream will be waiting for you after the party, Leah.
I know that.
Then show it. Come socialize. Have fun.
Rambo stood up and held out his hand for her. Ophelia sighed and got up, taking his hand in her own. She supposed she could party please for a few more hours. After all, there was cake, and more importantly, frosting. So much frosting. I don't think I'm going to get to Tom Holland, but we're so close to the end on this one. We're so close to where I don't have to continue anymore.
Hey, where were we? I was just Googling what this guy's voice actually sounds like.
We're at more importantly frosting. There is a line breaker, and then Ophelia woke up is where we're at. I don't think you're needed anymore. I can finish this.
Okay, because this guy's name is Ranboo, and he talks kind of like this.
Oh God.
He's a YouTuber.
Ophelia woke up in a pitch black room. Usually, the dreams took place in a more aesthetically pleasing place, but the first one was always in this room. Ophelia thanked every conceivable force in the universe that she didn't have to wait. She never was that patient of a person. She rubbed her marks, looking around. They're supposed to be here by now. Where are they? She heard a few gasps behind her. Slowly, Ophelia turned around, prepared to meet the person she'd be waiting for forever. As soon as she saw who was behind her, her brain short-circuited. Well, shit! So, quick author's note.
Yeah.
I like that. Wait. We get Chris Evans here. I'm going to read this author's note.
Yep.
So, quick author's note before we can understand a bit of Ophelia's backstory. She was born in Florida and grew up with Dream. Then, at 11, her mom died, and she moved in with her sister Diana, who had just moved in with Chris Evans, her soulmate in Boston. Thank you, Celestia Lundenberg, for the hydrate. I will hydrate.
Drink water.
Oh, God. Water's so good. Also, Rambo will be called Andrew at times. It is not his real name. I am not speculating that it is his real name. It just makes it more realistic that she can call her best friend by a real name. Also, I find it funny that Ophelia knows Tom Holland, and she has friends named Tawny in it, and Toby, Tubbo. just needed to complete the Spider-Man trio with an Andrew. Lol. Oh, why does Ophelia know Tom Holland?
No explanation.
No explanation! But I need it!
Well, you ready to keep rolling?
Fuck no! Give me a new one!
Alright. Because it is the lightning round.
Lightning! Let's go!
Okay, I'm gonna drop 2 links. It's up to you, but both of them, they're just you.
They're just me? Oh, yes!
I will... It's up to you. Do I narrate or do I say dialogue?
Okay, let me, oh my God, yes! Yes to all of this! I am reading all of these! I am reading all of this! If you would like to take a voice, you are welcome. Just let me know in advance, but I got this shit.
Alright, are you narration or voice? Which one?
I am
we gotta go fast.
I am narrating this shit.
Alright, Dark Sonic or Family Guy?
Oh, God. Well, Family Guy doesn't have any... Oh, I guess it does have some voices. Alright, let's go Dark Sonic. Dark Sonic.
Okay, rock and roll.
Alright. He then opened the door, then Hexaba.
Hold on, Sonic. Do you think it's a good idea to turn yourself in with all these bad guys you can put in jail and all you can use it and hurt more people?
She said, looking concerned for the hedgehog. He grabbed her by the shoulders, shaking her, saying,
Please, I need to do this. They can shut me off from the outside world.
Hexaba takes his head off from shaking her.
Be reasonable, Sonic. Just think these people are going to talk about you and push your buttons and it will get worse.
She responded.
It's my choice and I'm going to do it.
Sonic says, then runs off.
That's the stubborn hedgehog.
Shadow said, crossing his arms.
We have to go after him.
Tails said. Then he turns on the TV. Oh, wait.
I think that was just a loose one.
Okay. Wait, I got this.
Breathe. Just breathe.
No, I got this. This just in, Sonic the Hedgehog is turning himself in, saying he is the Dark Hedgehog. They are taking him into special jail. Everyone was silent until...
So who's ready for a jailbreak?
Tail says.
I'll call Knuckles and Rogue.
Shadow said.
At the jail.
At the jail. Right, sorry. At the jail. Everyone looked like they had a SWAT team-like uniform. At the special jail, they pushed Sonic in a cell, but instead of bars, it was glass like force field.
Well, I guess this is my new home.
He laid on his flat bed. It was very hard to get comfortable in. Then a guard walked up to the glass, scroll, and tapped it, getting Sonic's attention. Then the guard saying,
Monkey want banana.
The officer teased. All Sonic did was growl and turned to face the wall, which mad the guard laughed.
For an ex-hero, you sure can't take joke. Now excise me, I but have life to get to.
The officer said, and laughed off. Sonic was depressed.
That's my friends already.
And he regretted ever turning himself in at Tails' home. The gang were talking about how to break Sonic out.
Okay, but who's gonna go inside? Everyone knows who we are.
People... Wait, is this another dialogue? It's another dialogue.
You don't know me, let me go back into you.
Hexima said.
Alright, Tails, you get looking for Edman. What about the rest of us?
Amy asked.
We're sitting ducks until Hexima can get Hex.
Until
Can
Hexima
get Sonic out of here.
Hexima, the Rouge concluded.
Let me go with her.
Said Amy.
Maybe two is better, just be careful. I'll Gallus control you two.
Sonic said. Hexima nodded. They put on the uniform for a prison officer. Tails.
Your fake ID and some tools to help you.
Tails said, giving the items after Shadow teleported them and they were in.
Alright, next link.
Next link. Family Guy. Alright.
Alright, it's all dialogue alternating. Ready?
Alright.
You start, me start.
I'll start. Harry, why did you buy that inferior thing?
It's not inferior. It's probably one of the best inventions Muggles created.
Whatever. What are you watching anyway?
One of my favorite shows. It's hilarious. I think it's better than The Simpsons.
Simpsons?
Never mind, I'll show it to you later. Come watch with me.
Who the hell is the FCC?
FCC is an agency in America for censorship. They're real uptight over there.
Why is the fat guy singing?
The big guy is Peter, and sometimes on shows they burst it into song.
Scroll! A trouser-friendly kiss? Huh. Never would have called it that. What's wrong with that baby?
Nothing is wrong. That's just how they drew him.
Ew! Why is Peter naked in most of the clips?
Haha, that's just Peter.
What's up with the Frankenfurter look? Oh, Merlin, why did the baby spank? Ah! What's wrong with these people? Everyone's naked and so perverted.
You should see your face right now. You know, this isn't even the worst that they've done. I'm just watching the DVD from an old season. There's been plenty more since then.
Ellipse.
Sorry, there's been plenty of more since then.
Ellipse.
Are you okay, Draco? You haven't said anything for a while.
Draco silently stood up and walked into the kitchen without acknowledging his lover.
Where are you going?
Harry called out. All Harry could hear were planks clinking together and running water.
Weird. Oh well.
So, what's this episode about? Draco said, plopping onto the couch next to Harry.
What did you say?
I want to know what this episode is about. Harry took
a second to understand what Draco said. I thought you didn't like it.
He asked while turning to face him. I never gave my opinion. I just want to know.
When did you make popcorn?
That's not the point. Since you won't tell me, I'll watch it myself. Scroll. Draco turned back to the TV, munching his buttery popcorn. Harry shook his head and continued to watch the show. I think this is you.
Admit it, you like Family Guy now.
I'm reserving my judgment after more episodes.
Okay.
With the fellas at the freaking FCC.
Ha! I knew it.
Fucking
Ben.
Ben.
Alright, that's 4 points.
4 points to Slither door.
Alright, you have 17 points. 18 is down.
I like that even though we decided to just like rapid fire me than you, it worked out for the large part until they actually included stage directions.
Yeah. All right. Do you want to spend 5 points to pick?
All
Do you
right.
want to roll with it? AO3 or Wattpad?
We've been doing a lot of Wattpad. I'm going to spend the points and go AO3.
Okay.
Doom me, daddy. Doom
I
me.
I can't give you a winner.
Oh, no.
So these are tied.
Oh, no.
I'm going to let you pick after I post this other one.
What the fuck?
2 delicious RPFs.
What the fuck is an RPF?
Real person fan fiction.
Oh, no, they exist. Who the fuck is Josh Hutcherson? I don't know who that is.
He was in the Hunger Games. He's like a fella.
Oh, that guy. Okay, gotcha.
So we have Not Just a Fan, Josh Hutcherson, Chapter 1, or Adopted by Chris Evans.
What happens when a 12, almost 13-year-old girl is adopted by a famous actor? Will it be fun? Will it change a girl's life forever? Will he know how to act like a father? And will she know how to act like a daughter to a famous actor? Oh, no. Oh, thankfully this is fucking short.
Yep. We start at Chapter 1.
Oh, I'm definitely choosing the Chris Evans one. Are you kidding me? Jesus Christ! What's the word count on this monstrosity? God damn!
Josh Hutcherson.
The Josh Hutcherson one is way too fucking long. I'm choosing Chris Evans. Chris Evans, be with me. You've been in 2 stories thus far. It has to be a match made in heaven.
Okay, before you go away, I have this on Chapter View if I gave you the right link. This is 1 chapter for the Josh Hutcherson, right? Wait.
It's Chapter 1, yeah.
There are 85 chapters.
Jesus Christ! Oh my god, you're not kidding. No, there's 86, with the last one being the end?
Oh my god!
Can I just read the end?
Oh, go for
it. Can I start at the end? Oh no, even this is fucking long. Jesus Christ. Even that is fucking long. Also, look at his face. Look at that smarmy ass face. Oh my god. How does it end? I'm curious. I'm skipping to the end. Well, Emma, he holds out his hand for me to shake. My name is Josh Hutcherson, and I'd like to get you to know you for real this time, if that's okay.
Who saw that coming? It was all just a dream. What? Anyways, thank you for reading the story.
Oh my god, they were having the same dream the entire time? What? The It Was All a Dream plotline is so good as a narrative device. Everyone really loves to have the rug pulled out of under them, and the entire thing that they've gotten invested towards amounted to nothing.
You can only pull off an If It Was All a Dream if it's like a consequential dream that affects the character.
Yes.
85 chapters of Josh Hutcherson.
This one also has a lot of chapters. This one has a lot of fucking chapters. We got Chase, new friend, Chris, family, new home, Avengers, 13, cupcakes, nightmare, the public. The public is kind of a nightmare. Thanksgiving, back home, swarmed, girls' day out, breakdown, premiere, having fun with Hiddleston. Surprise! Tears and ice cream. Another day with Hiddleston. Halfway through, the author just really wanted to shift stories. They really wanted to write something else. Run, strangers, sick day, accident, football, pranks, family stuff and tea, visiting, Halloween, rainy day, being goofballs, messing with Loki, which is just another fucking Hiddleston. Best day ever, Thanksgiving, snow day, payback, Christmas, Q&A, Happy New Year, Poor East, My Mother, Piano, Curtis, Photoshop, Camp Out the Truth, Winter Soldier, Baking, April Fools, Big Surprise, coming soon, second book.
There's 2 Thanksgivings.
There are. I didn't even notice that.
Also, who's this author?
It is Kenley Faith? I don't know. It says
AKA
Kenley.
it's Ken.
Hey, it's Ken. Also, that mushroom profile picture is absolutely fucking adorable. I'll give him that. That is,
Oh, yeah,
that is
jamming
absolutely
out.
fucking adorable. Okay. No, I can't do it. I'm skipping.
Another 5 points.
I can't. Okay, the one thing that will always break me with fan fiction is real people. Real people fan fiction is just like, yeah.
Okay, so we're nixing not just a fan, Josh Hutcherson.
Oh, I'm nixing both at this point.
Okay.
I'm not doing...
All that's left is AO3. I think this might be our last one. It's
right.
1 and 3.
Oh,
you know what?
God.
How many points do you have? You're at like 11, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty solid. Like, there's something just very disturbing in my mind of real life fan fiction. Because, like, when it's a character, the only parts of their stories are what is presented to us in the media.
Yeah.
And so we're free to imagine what it was before, why they do these things. And that's where fan fiction really comes from in my mind. Chris Evans has had a life. He lives a normal ass life.
I'm pretty sure this is why he stopped acting.
Yeah, like, it's just one of those things where it really bugs me when people are just like, it bugs me a little bit when people don't understand the source material of what they're adopting. Like, when a character genuinely wouldn't do that, they just want to see a character do something goofy.
Yeah,
it bugs me a little bit when I read fan fiction like that. And then, so to have a real life human being, it's like, you genuinely do not know that person would do that. You have no idea that person would do that.
And part of that is outside of, where it's like, okay, a lot of these people are teenagers. That's fine. You're a teenager, you do fucked up shit, / weird shit, / awkward shit. And that happens. And it's part of you forever.
Yeah.
Not in a bad way, but in a good way, right? But yeah, with real people, it's like, maybe that doesn't go online. Maybe that stays on the hard drive. But I support your right to do it on a hard drive, right?
Yeah, you know what? If it's on your hard drive, it's not hurting anyone. When it's on the internet, the original author can see that, and they do get a little, like, the person it's about can see that, and they do get a little bit fucked up by it.
All right, well, I'm going to give you 3 names for our final fanfic of the night.
Not me, though. I give full consent to be fan-fictioned. Yo.
Sorry, I suddenly coughed. Well, 1 and 3. And I think I know what you're going to pick, so I'm going to say them in order.
Okay.
Fairly Odd Parents.
Okay, all right. That's strong.
Bionicle.
Oh, that's also very strong.
Power Rangers.
Oh, come on. You included the power. Of course, that's the one I'm going to pick. I got to dissect this shit. Send me the Power Rangers. Give me the Power Rangers.
Oh, I'm going to need more alcohol. Oh,
Well, you get alcohol. I'm gonna rip apart this summary. Let's go. Long ago, animal spirits existed on Earth. They represented certain parts of Earth, choosing humans with the most potential to teach them the art of ninjutsu. But a tyrant named Emperor Draco stole the spirits to try to use them for his power, but the animal spirits resisted. Each year passed, and they resisted more and more until 9 spirits managed to escape from Emperor Draco. The red lion animal spirit, the yellow bear animal spirit, the blue wolf animal spirit, the pink crane animal spirit, the green condor animal spirit, the black falcon animal spirit, the golden tiger animal spirit, and the silver bat animal spirit. The golden tiger and silver bat animal spirits disappeared elsewhere, and the other 7 traveled to Earth, trying to find suitable chosen. However, throughout these years, Emperor Draco and his forces have been waiting on Earth, trying to find the animal spirits and their most extraordinary artifact. Knowing the threat to the Emperor's forces was coming near, the animal spirits chose 7 individuals to be their chosen. They are the monarchs of the world. They are part of the world's most elite rangers. They are Power Rangers Primordial Power. What's really funny about just the summary is there are a couple of seasons of Power Rangers, and I consider them to be some of the worst, that genuinely start off with an intro like this.
Yeah.
They're like, long ago, secret schools of ninjutsu were established. Like, it's genuinely giving me the vibe of Power Rangers Ninja Storm, which is in my top 3 worst Power Rangers seasons ever.
The funniest thing to me about the Power Rangers overall canon is that it's like Star Trek to compare. Like the first season, ham sandwich budget. Same thing with Power Rangers.
Oh yeah, absolute trash budget.
Like from there, Star Trek had the movies, which were a bit bigger. They had TNG. They had the TNG movies. Then they went and did Voyager and DS9 and
And the entire time that they were doing that, Power Rangers had movies that are considered good by some people. Those people would be me.
Power Rangers never increased its budget.
They never. Well, nowadays they've increased the budget a little bit, but like, it's still not great. Yeah.
Now you have 2 ham sandwiches.
Yeah. I would say current Power Rangers budget and like effects and everything like that is pretty
on
well
a scale. It's got to be on a scale of ham sandwiches. How many ham sandwiches is it?
It's about a Voyager ham out of 10. Like genuinely, their visual quality nowadays is roughly on par with like Voyager.
Okay, so they have like 15 to 20 ham sandwiches.
Yeah, they got some good ham sandwiches nowadays. They got a plethora of ham sandwiches for you to choose from. The trouble is the visual effects still suck. And the writing, oh my god, the writing. So, anyway, for this story, the only things that we particularly care about, from what I can tell, is Emperor Draco, which is a comic, is a popular Power Rangers character from the comic, which is Tommy, the Green Ranger, getting possessed and turned evil. And yeah, it's basically what if Tommy Oliver was evil. And that's what that is. I'm pretty sure. I didn't actually read the comics. I don't care about the comics. I only care about the TV show canon. And then we have the the ninja animal spirits, which it's technically Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, but it's Mighty Morphin Power Rangers season 2, or yeah, season 2, where they lose the dinosaurs and then they go and meet an ancient robot named Ninjor.
Wonderful.
Who teaches them how to get in touch with their ninja animal spirit. Which includes the red lion, yellow bear, blue wolf, pink crane. I don't think any of the other ones. Oh, I think Black Falcon was there too. I don't think any of the other ones were actually there. And that's where that goes. And that's Mighty Morphin season 2, which is a pretty good season actually. It's not bad. They get a lot of storylines in. Mostly because actors start revolving door in that season. Because the actors are like, hang on a minute, we're getting blown up every episode. We're breaking bones, and we're not even getting paid for this shit.
You mean you want how many pyrotechnics?
Yeah.
And I get how much health care?
Oh, none? Because I'm a non-union actor? Oh, great. Anyway, chapter 1. How long does this... Will, you have trapped me. Will. Will, you have trapped me. No.
Maybe this is a teaser for next time. Who
No.
knows?
I'm going to read some of this.
The lines are your release.
The lines are my release.
The central lines.
Yep. In an apartment in Marsden City, named after John Marsden, of course, the most famous person of all, an alarm clock was ringing like haywire.
I was Cyclops.
A voice groaned before 2 wolf ears poked out from under the sheets before the person woke up. It was an anthropomorphic wolf, wearing nothing but a pair of black boxers.
Anthropomorphic, huh?
Alright. We'll see how long I go on this one. I mean, you've already violated Ranger canon. Not because of the anthropomorphic wolf. They have like robots and shit like that become Rangers, and that's whatever. It's specifically the fact that they're in their underwear. The only people allowed to be in their underwear in Power Rangers are the comedic relief male characters. That is it. That is it.
Listen, sex con caca.
Yes, basically. The wolf groaned before pressing the stop button on his phone. Turning over onto his sheets, he yanked the covers off, smirking down at the bedhead of his adoptive son.
Come on, Jacqueline. You need to get up.
Jacqueline Landor's Kamiyama groaned. No, I hate going to school. Anubis kind of... Okay, that is... Is this fucking Doggy Kruger? Fuck! Fuck!
Pray tell.
God damn it, it's Doggy Kruger!
You could have had Bionicle.
We could have had Bionicle, but no. There is specifically a character in Power Rangers SPD that is the leader of the group who is a black wolf named Anubis Doggy. Like, Doggy is his middle name, Kruger. And fuck you if you're referencing that. because that is the most bullshit name. Anyway, it's your line.
I have awakened the wolf in you.
Yep, I don't know where the Kanayama is coming from. That's probably their own unique thing.
Sounds Japanese. Is ninja, not racist. Go.
Yeah. Come on, Jacqueline. Up. I'm switching. I want to be Anubis.
Fine.
Jacqueline got up, heading for his own room.
Oh, slave driver.
What was that? Anubis called after him.
Nothing.
Jacqueline escaped into the bathroom. Anubis sighed as he stretched, gathering his clothes for the day. We're keeping going. Got another one. Another one.
Euro was thinking the scrolls were going to be an arbitrary thing to be forgotten, but then at the end of the stream, it's like, dear God,
dear God,
you
the
will
scrolls.
pay me for every roll of this fucking scroll wheel.
Let me hang on a minute. I can game the system here. I'm just gonna open expect elements and just there we go. All right, now we're getting some scrolls in on this one. All right.
They've robbed my casino. I don't know what to do.
Oh, God. Remember, if people tease you about your stripes, Jacqueline, tell a teacher. And if that doesn't work, break their face. Anubis advised as I walked down the sidewalk.
Yes, I get it. Ugh.
Jacqueline rolled his eyes.
Don't mess up at work either.
I will, Jacqueline. I will mess up at work. I assure you. Have a nice day at school. Anubis turned to walk away. As they arrived at school, he would have been bowling over by the hug if not for his alien physiology.
Thank you for adopting me, Dad.
Jacqueline murmured before turning and running into the school. Anubis' heart swelled at the words before walking away. God, he loved being a father. God, I love being a father. Okay, who becomes a ranger? I must know. I'm not going to read any more of this, but I must know who the hell becomes a ranger. Is it Anubis or Jacqueline?
You'd have to find out next time.
Jacqueline becomes the ranger. Spoiled it. She's the Red Lion Ranger, or he's the Red Lion Ranger. You coward! Look, you didn't make a woman the female Red Ranger. You coward!
Look, he made a vaguely non-binary wolf person protagonist.
Yeah,
there you go.
That is fair. That is fair. You know what? It is progressive to have a wolf person as the Red Ranger.
True.
You know what? All of these characters would fit in Power Rangers SPD. I'm gonna headcanon this canon and say that this takes place in Power Rangers SPD because they actually had animal creatures in that one. Animal humanoids in that one.
Eventually they'd make enough Power Rangers.
Right? Eventually. They'd have to. Oh, well, God.
I'm tapped out.
Yep. All right. But before we go... No, never mind. I was incredibly curious about the Fairly Odd Parents, but then I decided it's not worth it. Whatever you have prepared is too much torture for me. It's way too much torture for me, man. All right, so yeah, I need to bonk all of this stuff out of my head. One sec. Let me just. There we go. All right, bonked out of the head. Now I'm happy again. All right, so that's gonna be it for this. If you want more of us making fun of fan fiction, and oh dear God, there is so much more to be making fun of fan fiction and appreciating fan fiction. We appreciate it sometimes, but mostly make fun of it. Like let me know, and if you want, there's the possibility of us reading out suggestions, because the more ammunition we have, the more excited we are to actually do this.
Oh yeah.
So, as always, thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you next time for some chaos. Bye bye.
See you.